Nicki Minaj, a titan in the music industry, found herself entangled in a web of drama after Megan Thee Stallion threw shade her way in her latest track, Hiss. While Megan didn't explicitly mention Nicki's name, the implications were clear, sparking a heated response from the rap queen. The feud intensified as Nicki took to social media, venting her frustrations and hurling accusations at Megan. Twitter became the battleground, with Nicki launching into tirades and even accusing Megan of fabricating stories about her involvement in altercations. But the feud took a surprising turn when Rubi Rose, a prominent figure in the industry and once a fervent supporter of Nicki Minaj, entered the fray. Rubi's allegiance seemed to shift as she threw her support behind Megan, much to the shock of fans who remembered her previous admiration for Nicki. The drama escalated further when Rubi Rose allegedly made scathing remarks about Nicki and her husband, Kenneth Petty, in private conversations, which were later leaked to the public. This betrayal stung Nicki deeply, as Rubi had once hailed her as a source of inspiration. As tensions mounted and alliances shifted, the feud between Nicki and Megan began to engulf those in their orbits, dragging bystanders like Rubi Rose into the fray. The once firm lines of allegiance blurred as the feud spiraled into a messy spectacle, captivating audiences worldwide. Rubi Rose's sudden shift in allegiance left fans bewildered and Nicki Minaj seething with betrayal. As the drama unfolded, it became apparent that Rubi had been harboring grievances against Nicki, culminating in a series of damning accusations. Leaked screenshots from Rubi Rose's private conversations exposed her scathing remarks about Nicki, branding her as evil and criticizing her choices, including her marriage to Kenneth Petty. The revelation sent shockwaves through the industry, as fans and onlookers grappled with the sudden rift between Rubi and Nicki. What compounded the betrayal was Rubi's past adoration for Nicki Minaj. The rapper had been an icon and inspiration for Rubi, who had publicly expressed her admiration for Nicki's talent and influence.
Number one, Nicki Minaj. I love her because she's the queen. She's like the first female rapper that I really got into. Her looks, visuals, everything, I love it.
However, beneath the surface, tensions simmered, eventually boiling over into a public feud. Nicki, blindsided by Rubi's betrayal, found herself grappling with feelings of anger and hurt. The once close relationship between the two women had soured, leaving a bitter taste of betrayal in its wake. As the feud between Nicki and Megan escalated, Rubi's involvement added fuel to the fire, intensifying the animosity between the parties involved. The leaked screenshots not only exposed Rubi's disdain for Nicki, but also raised questions about her motives and loyalties. Fans dissected Rubi's past statements and actions, searching for clues to understand her sudden shift in allegiance. Amidst the chaos and betrayal, Rubi remained unapologetic, refusing to back down or retract her statements. Instead, she doubled down on her criticisms of Nicki, further exacerbating the tensions between them. As the feud continued to unfold, Rubi's role in the drama became increasingly contentious, sparking debates and discussions among fans and observers. The once unwavering support for Nicki had fractured, revealing the complexities and intricacies of loyalty in the world of celebrity feuds.
It was like not even, of course we spoke on it, but it was nothing to even discuss,
Okay, what are your thoughts on that?
We'll say anything for attention.
The feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion didn't materialize out of thin air. It had its roots in a tangled web of misunderstandings, slights, and perceived betrayals. At the heart of the conflict were subtle provocations and veiled references in Megan's lyrics, which many interpreted as directed at Nicki. While Megan didn't explicitly name her in her songs, the implications were unmistakable, setting the stage for a showdown between two formidable figures in the music industry. Nicki's response to Megan's perceived slights was swift and unrelenting. She took to social media, unleashing a barrage of tweets and tirades aimed at Megan, accusing her of everything from deceit to fabricating stories. The feud quickly escalated, drawing in fans and spectators who eagerly awaited each new development. The tension reached a boiling point when Rubi Rose, once a staunch supporter of Nicki Minaj, publicly sided with Megan, adding fuel to the already raging fire. Rubi's betrayal struck a nerve with Nicki, who felt blindsided by the sudden shift in allegiance. As the feud continued to escalate, old wounds were reopened and past grievances resurfaced. Leaked screenshots from private conversations exposed Ruby Rose's scathing criticisms of Nicki, further deepening the rift between them. The dynamics of loyalty and betrayal played out in real time, as fans and observers dissected each new development, trying to make sense of the chaos unfolding before them. What began as a feud between two artists quickly spiraled into a messy spectacle, drawing in bystanders and entangling them in the drama. And as the feud between Nicki and Megan showed no signs of abating, the lines of allegiance blurred and loyalties were tested. What started as a clash of egos evolved into a complex web of rivalries, alliances, and betrayals, leaving a trail of broken relationships and shattered reputations in its wake. The feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion took a dark turn as accusations and incendiary remarks escalated, fueling the flames of animosity between the two artists. In a shocking twist, Nicki Minaj levied grave allegations against Megan, accusing her of despicable acts involving her deceased mother and stepfather. These accusations, which were vehemently denied by Megan, rocked the foundations of the feud, pushing it into treacherous territory. Nicki's accusations were as startling as they were inflammatory. She claimed that Megan allowed her stepfather to engage in inappropriate behavior, and even insinuated that Megan engaged in intimate relations with him shortly after her mother's passing. These allegations sent shockwaves through the music industry and left many questioning the veracity of Nicki's claims. The timing and nature of Nicki's accusations added a sinister dimension to the feud, raising concerns about the lengths to which artists would go to tarnish each other's reputations. As the public grappled with the severity of Nicki's allegations, Megan vehemently denied the accusations, labeling them as baseless and defamatory. The feud took on a darker hue as Nicki's accusations cast a shadow over Megan's character and integrity. What began as a clash of egos and artistic differences now threatened to stain the reputations of both artists, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. As the feud escalated, the lines between truth and fiction blurred, with fans and observers struggling to discern fact from fiction amidst the torrent of accusations and counter-accusations. The feud had transcended mere rivalry, morphing into a high-stakes battle for reputation and credibility. In the midst of the chaos, Nicki's allegations against Megan reverberated across social media, igniting fierce debates and discussions about the ethics of public feuds and the consequences of spreading damaging rumors. The feud had reached a critical juncture, with the fallout threatening to consume both artists and irreparably damage their careers. As Nicki Minaj's accusations against Megan Thee Stallion reverberated through the public sphere, a wave of condemnation and outrage swept across social media platforms. The gravity of the allegations and their potential repercussions sparked intense debates and raised profound moral dilemmas among fans and observers. Many were quick to denounce Nicki's accusations as baseless and malicious, pointing to the lack of evidence and the potentially damaging impact on Megan's reputation. The timing and nature of the allegations added fuel to the fire, with critics questioning Nicki's motives and the veracity of her claims. The feud between Nicki and Megan had already taken a toll on both artists, but the escalation of accusations to such a serious and personal level plunged the conflict into even murkier waters. As public opinion shifted against Nicki, her credibility and integrity came under intense scrutiny, threatening to tarnish her reputation irreparably. The moral dilemma facing fans and observers was palpable. On one hand, there was a desire to hold artists accountable for their actions and words, particularly when they involved such serious allegations. On the other hand, there was a recognition of the potential harm caused by spreading unverified rumors and engaging in character assassination. As the feud continued to dominate headlines and social media discussions, the public grappled with conflicting emotions and allegiances. Loyalties were tested as fans found themselves torn between supporting their favorite artists and condemning their behavior. The fallout from Nicki's accusations underscored the broader issues at play in the world of celebrity feuds, including the power dynamics, moral responsibilities, and consequences of public confrontations. It served as a sobering reminder of the real-world impact of sensationalism and sensationalized drama in the entertainment industry. In the midst of the chaos, one thing became clear. The feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion had transcended mere rivalry, exposing the darker underbelly of fame and the moral complexities inherent in public conflicts. As the dust settled, the fallout from the feud would leave a lasting impression on both artists and their legacies. The fallout from Nicki Minaj's accusations against Megan Thee Stallion reverberated far beyond the confines of their feud, casting a shadow over the music industry and prompting soul-searching among fans and observers alike. As the allegations circulated through social media and mainstream news outlets, the public grappled with the implications of such serious accusations being leveled in the public sphere. Questions arose about the responsibility of artists to wield their influence responsibly and the consequences of weaponizing personal grievances in the pursuit of revenge. The feud between Nicki and Megan had already captured the attention of millions, but the escalation of accusations to such a personal and potentially damaging level forced many to confront uncomfortable truths about the culture of celebrity and the power dynamics at play within it. At the heart of the fallout was a profound sense of betrayal felt by fans who had invested their time, energy, and support in their favorite artists. The revelations about Nicki's accusations shattered illusions and forced a reckoning with the complexities of hero worship and the fallibility of idols. For Nicki Minaj, the fallout from the feud represented a significant blow to her reputation and credibility. Once hailed as a trailblazer and icon in the music industry, she now found herself mired in controversy and facing scrutiny from fans and critics alike. Meanwhile, Megan Thee Stallion grappled with the aftermath of the allegations, forced to defend her integrity and reputation against vicious attacks and unfounded rumors. The toll of the feud on her mental and emotional well-being was evident, as she navigated the treacherous waters of public scrutiny with grace and resilience. As the dust settled and the frenzy surrounding the feud began to wane, there remained lingering questions about the lasting impact of such public confrontations on the artists involved and the industry as a whole. The fallout served as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ego and the need for greater accountability in the world of celebrity. In the end, the feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion left scars that would take time to heal, reminding everyone involved of the high stakes and perilous consequences of playing with fire in the pursuit of fame and fortune. As the dust settled on the tumultuous feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, the music industry and its spectators were left grappling with the aftermath, reflecting on the repercussions of the bitter conflict. The feud had laid bare the fragility of relationships in the public eye, exposing the vulnerabilities and complexities that underpin the glamorous facade of fame. What began as a clash of egos had morphed into a battleground of personal vendettas, leaving scars that would linger long after the dust had settled. For Nicki Minaj, the fallout from the feud represented a sobering lesson in the perils of unchecked ambition and the consequences of succumbing to the pressures of fame. Once revered as a queen of hip-hop, she now found herself embroiled in controversy and facing backlash from fans and critics alike. Megan Thee Stallion, meanwhile, emerged from the feud with her integrity intact, weathering the storm of accusations with resilience and grace. Her refusal to engage in petty squabbles and her unwavering commitment to her craft earned her the respect and admiration of fans around the world. But beyond the individual actors in this drama, the feud between Nicki and Megan had broader implications for the music industry as a whole. It served as a stark reminder of the toxicity that can fester within the competitive landscape of celebrity culture, where rivalries and resentments can quickly escalate into all-out wars. In the wake of the feud, there was a palpable sense of disillusionment among fans who had once idolized these artists, forced to confront the harsh realities lurking beneath the surface of their glossy personas. The fallout sparked soul-searching and introspection, prompting many to re-evaluate their own relationship with celebrity culture and the narratives it perpetuates. As the industry grappled with the fallout from the feud, there were calls for greater transparency, accountability, and empathy in the way artists interacted with each other and their fans. The hope was that lessons learned from this bitter conflict would lead to a more compassionate and collaborative future for the music industry. Ultimately, the feud between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion left an indelible mark on the landscape of hip-hop, serving as a cautionary tale about the dangers of ego, rivalry, and unchecked ambition. It was a reminder that even the brightest stars can be consumed by the darkness if they lose sight of what truly matters: integrity, authenticity, and respect for oneself and others. Amidst the tumultuous fallout of their bitter feud, a glimmer of hope emerged as Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion took tentative steps towards reconciliation and redemption, seeking to mend the fractures that had divided them. Recognizing the toll the feud had taken on both their personal and professional lives, Nicki and Megan extended olive branches to one another, signaling a willingness to move past the acrimony and animosity that had characterized their relationship. The journey towards reconciliation was fraught with challenges and obstacles, as both artists grappled with the scars left by the feud and the wounds inflicted by hurtful words and actions. Yet, guided by a shared desire for peace and understanding, they persevered, determined to heal the rift that had torn them apart. For Nicki Minaj, the path to redemption was paved with humility and introspection as she confronted the consequences of her actions and sought to atone for past mistakes. With a newfound sense of maturity and self-awareness, she embarked on a journey of self-discovery, striving to become the best version of herself both as an artist and as a person. Megan Thee Stallion, too, embraced the opportunity for growth and transformation, drawing strength from her resilience and determination to overcome adversity. Through her music and her actions, she conveyed a message of empowerment and resilience, inspiring others to rise above the challenges they faced and embrace their true potential. As Nicki and Megan navigated the complexities of reconciliation, they found solace in the support of their fans and the unwavering belief that forgiveness and redemption were possible, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. With each tentative step towards reconciliation, Nicki and Megan forged a bond that transcended the confines of their feud, building a foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and empathy. Through their journey, they reminded us all of the transformative power of forgiveness and the enduring strength of the human spirit. In the end, the story of Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion was not just one of conflict and division, but of reconciliation and redemption, a testament to the resilience of the human heart and the capacity for growth and healing, even in the most challenging of circumstances. As the dust settled on their tumultuous past, Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion embarked on a new chapter marked by collaboration and camaraderie, signaling a fresh beginning for both artists and their fans. With the wounds of their feud slowly healing, Nicki and Megan seized the opportunity to join forces, harnessing their collective talents and creativity to create music that transcended the boundaries of genre and expectation. Their collaboration was met with anticipation and excitement from fans around the world who eagerly awaited the release of their joint project, a testament to the enduring power of music to unite, inspire, and uplift. For Nicki Minaj, the collaboration with Megan represented a chance to reclaim her place at the forefront of the music industry, showcasing her versatility and prowess as an artist while reaffirming her commitment to authenticity and self-expression. For Megan Thee Stallion, the collaboration with Nicki offered validation and recognition from one of hip-hop's most iconic figures, cementing her status as a formidable force in her own right and opening doors to new opportunities and collaborations. Together, Nicki and Megan shattered expectations and defied conventions, delivering music that was bold, innovative, and unapologetically themselves. Their collaboration was a celebration of sisterhood, solidarity, and the transformative power of music to bridge divides and forge connections. As their joint project soared to the top of the charts and captivated audiences worldwide, Nicki and Megan basked in the glow of their success, proud of the journey they had undertaken together and the bonds they had forged along the way. Their collaboration was more than just a musical partnership. It was a testament to the enduring power of unity, resilience, and mutual respect. Through their shared vision and unwavering commitment to excellence, Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion proved that even the most bitter of feuds could give rise to something beautiful and transformative. A new chapter of collaboration, creativity, and camaraderie that would inspire generations to come. After the tumultuous storm of their feud, Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion found themselves at a crossroads, one that beckoned towards reconciliation and renewed respect. Recognizing the futility of harboring animosity and bitterness, both artists made a conscious effort to mend the rift that had torn them apart. They engaged in heartfelt conversations, acknowledging the hurt and misunderstandings that had fueled their conflict. Through genuine dialogue and open-hearted communication, Nicki and Megan discovered common ground, rediscovering the mutual admiration and respect that had initially brought them together as artists. They chose to prioritize their shared love for music over petty grievances, paving the way for a new chapter of collaboration and solidarity. As they set aside their differences and embraced the possibility of reconciliation, Nicki and Megan became beacons of hope for their fans and peers, demonstrating the transformative power of forgiveness and empathy in the face of adversity.